team kind of stage or whatever. All right, here we go. Hi everyone, this is Rock Strong. I stream on Twitch and primarily I play Triarch zombies. So today I'm going to bring you a tutorial to explain how drop cycles work so that you can better predict when your ammos might come. Though I will be applying it to the map Origins, you can also use it on any other map with some minor modifications. So when I say any other map, we're talking about Black Ops 1 map, Black Ops 2 map, solo, co-op, any DLC, this will be applicable. There will be some minor tweaks depending on what drops are on that map, but you should be able to figure out the rest for yourself. So why is it important for Origins? For Origins, your wonder weapon is not in the box. So if you run out of wonder weapon, you can't hit the box and refill it. You gotta look for a max ammo. So Origins, unlike all the other maps, max ammos are absolutely crucial. So you need to understand this, and you can kind of tweak the game in your favor if you know when the drops are coming or not. So first of all, first thing I'll say about this, tracking your drop cycles is not useful until you're able to get to, like, I say a minimum around 70. You don't even need to track your drop cycles up to 70 because one max ammo can do 2 rounds. Like if you train every single horde up to around 70 or 80, one staff can go for 2 rounds. So it's a waste of time. You just sit there and camp. But when you're starting to get above round 80 or so, this is going to be very useful because it lets you know when to kick on your generators. So what is a drop cycle? A drop cycle is that on Origins there are 5 drops, right? As the picture says, you have max ammo, which we want more of, insta-kill, zombie blood, double points, and nuke. So as long as you don't move the starter box, you only have these 5 drops. So let's just say Origins has 5 drops. In order to get a drop a second time, you must complete the first drop cycle. So another way I can say this, you must have one of each of the 5 drops before that drop can repeat itself. But then you might say, how come some rounds I get 2 of the drops on the same round? So this is where the drop cycle explanation comes in, and I'm going to help you visualize where your drops are. So here I'm going to switch to my Excel file, and this is what I'm going to share with you guys. So when you go back, you can use this to plan your drops. Let's go to open up my Excel file. Alright, here. Let's see if this is going to pop up. Let's give that a second to catch up here. Is there a delay? Alright, so this is the file that you're going to get at the end of it. Alright, so it's a very simple spreadsheet done in Microsoft Excel. And the way I was able to put this together, K-Town kind of led me onto it. I was complaining to him, man, my gauntlet run was screwed up because I had so many double ammos. And he said, check out this file from Burke. Burke_2004, he's also a Twitch streamer. He's been in the zombie scene much longer than me, but he knows these by heart. He doesn't even need this chart here. So Burke had some information on how to see your drops, and I kind of put that together, talked with K-Town, a few other people, and I generated this visual for you guys here. Okay, so let's go over what this means. So this little black box here, this gray box here, we're going to call it the start cycle. So whenever you see this gray box, it means you have a fresh cycle. When you have a fresh cycle, you have to have one of each of the 5 drops for the cycle ends. So the way I have this box set up is that you get 4 drops per round, right? The regular zombies will drop 4. So there's drop 1, drop 2, 3, and 4. Then the round's over. You got to finish the round. Following round, you'll get 4 more drops. So we're gonna color code it like this, right? Start of the round, we're gonna color code it gray. Start of the cycle, that is, and then end of the cycle, we're gonna color code it yellow, and we're just gonna go through there. So every time the cycle ends with a yellow, that's your 5th drop. A new cycle is gonna start. The following box is gonna have a gray. So we're gonna go ahead and go in there and code everything. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that's another completed cycle. So we're gonna turn that yellow. All right, next one up. All right, round 3, your drop cycle is going to start on the 3rd drop. Okay, so it's drop 1, drop 2, and then we're going to go over to the next, right? Drop 3, 4, and 5. We're going to color code that yellow. That signals the next drop. And fine, we're going to do one more for that yellow, gray, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to notice something here, right? The yellow box keeps moving to the side, and every 5 rounds you complete a drop cycle, and you start at drop 1. So here's what it's going to look like. All right, let's say round 100. Okay, let's say you get ammo as drop 1. You can get any of the 5 drops. Again, this is a fresh drop cycle. Okay, so let's say the next drop we get is a blood. So we put blood there. Third drop we get a double points. And then the next drop, let's say we get a nuke. Okay, we're missing 1 drop, right? We only have 4 drops that round. So the 5th drop it's not gonna come until next round. So we hit everything except insta. So we know that next round the first drop has to be an insta kill, right? So again, to say that we have 4 of the 5 drops, we're missing a drop. We must complete the cycle before we can get ammo again. So next round, you know you're getting an insta kill. You have to get an insta kill first, because that's the thing that's left. So bam, you get that insta kill. All right, you got 3 more drops. All right, so you got 3 more drops, which means you have 3 chances of getting ammo. Again, that first drop has to complete the previous cycle. It cannot be an ammo because you got the ammo already on round 1. So round 2 comes along. We get the insta kill first drop. And now you're going to hear me start when I stream. I'm like, all right, I got 3 chances to get a max ammo, right? There are 5 drops. You have 1 in a 5 chance of getting a drop at each box here. So you have a 20% chance of getting an ammo in each box here. 20% here, 20% there, 20% there. So that following round, we have a 60% chance of ammo. So let's assume that we get the ammo. Let's say the second drop is a blood. Third drop gets to be a double points. All right, we're kind of worried now. We're like, oh crap, we only have 1 more shot at an ammo. And there's 3 drops left, right? How do we know there's 3 drops left? We got the first 2 drops, which are blood and double points. And then the next 3 drops are number 4 here, and the following 1, 2, 3. Any of these 3 slots could possibly be an ammo, right? So that could be an ammo, that could be your ammo, that could be your ammo. So the thing with drop prediction, it's not always perfect. There's a couple situations where you know for sure what it's going to be, but it's a probability game here. So the way that I'm going to explain it to you guys is with probabilities. All right. So because we have 3 shots of getting ammo, we have a 60% chance of getting ammo this round. All right. And we also have a 0% chance of double ammo. So let's talk about double ammo. Why is that bad? When you double ammo, that's ammo that's wasted. You're stacking ammo and not using it. That you're going to lose time that game. Okay. So why can this not be a double ammo? All right, we got the ammo the previous round over here, right? So these 3 boxes could possibly be an ammo. Drops 2, 3, 4 can be ammo. There's no way you're gonna get a double ammo because you have to complete the cycle, and you have 3 possible drops here. So let's go ahead and fill this out and kind of continue on with it here. So let's set it up again. Let's say we get blood, we get double points, and we get an ammo, and we're happy. All right. We get a new round. Everything's going smoothly. We have to finish the drop cycle. There's 2 drops we didn't get, right? We're missing insta. So let's say we hit insta next, and then on the following drop we finally get the last one, and the last one in this case would be a nuke. So just kind of cover it. We're getting 1 of each of the 5 drops. So let's go over here, right? These 5 here: ammo, blood, double, nuke, insta. There's no repeats. Let's go over here again. Blood, double, ammo, insta, nuke. Again, we're not getting any repeats. So this is where generators need to start coming in. All right. So we finished a drop cycle on 2. Drops 3 and 4 here can possibly be an ammo, but we only have 2 shots at getting an ammo. This is where you start getting worried because your chances are pretty low. So here we'll have 40% chance of ammo. All right. It's 40% chance because drop 3 has a 1 in 5 chance of getting ammo. Drop 4 has a 1 in 5 chance of getting an ammo. So 1/5 plus 1/5 is 40%. So stuff happens here. This is why we start missing stuff, and sometimes you'll see doubles. So I'll show you what a double looks like, right? Let's say we hit that nuke, right, on drop 2, and bam, we hit a nuke right after. Okay, you're gonna see doubles all the time, insta 2 in a row. Sometimes you could get insta ammo. Like there's a lot of different combinations. this right here, when your drop cycle is caught right in the middle, let's say this round here between 2 and 3, drop 2 is ending the previous cycle, drop 3 is starting a new one. This is where you double ammo. This is also where you double drop, okay? So let's go assume we get lucky here, all right? Let's say we get the ammo again. We hit it on drop 4. And let's say, you know, gens come next round, whatever, it doesn't matter. All right, so we have 3 more drops in the cycle. Let's go over to round number 4. These three boxes have to be the leftover drops. So we already have nuke and ammo. We can strike that off of our list, right? We already got nuke. We already got ammo. So we have to get the other 3. It can be in any order, but not necessarily the same. So let's say we hit nuke, blood, double, right? We finish it off. This is where it gets rough, right? You have 1 chance of an ammo on drop 4, okay? So these 3 drops on the yellow and before is completing the previous cycle. Drop 4 is your new cycle. Will we get an ammo here? This is where it gets tough, right? Only 20% chance of ammo. So when you do your drop prediction, you can look at your sheet and say how many chances to have to get an ammo. Every time there's a box following that yellow, you have a chance of getting an ammo. If there's only 1 box, it's 20. If there's 2 boxes, there's 40. If there's 3 boxes, there's 60. So typically in this situation here, you're gonna miss it. Like 1 in 5 is very low. Like that's very low. You're probably gonna miss it. So here, let's say the gens cover you anyway, right? Generator round. This is why generators come every 4 rounds. It covers these losses. Let's say here we get a double points on the end there. So to complete this little simulator here, what are we gonna get next on round 5? We've got 1 of the 5 drops, which is double points. We must get an ammo, all right? Must get an ammo this round. There's a 100% chance this round because we must get the other 4 drops to complete the cycle. It can come in any order. It could go blood, it could go nuke, then insta, and then we hit the ammo on our last ammo right there. So again, if you kind of highlight 5 in a row, there are no repeats in between the color bars, right? Double all the way through. Those are all unique. They're 1 of 5. Same thing here. These 3 plus these 2, they're all unique. So there you go. That's drop cycles visualized in it. So how can you use this for yourself? And the link's there. I'll copy and paste it in chat in a second. Track your drops. Use this box here. Okay. So mark when a cycle starts. There's 2 things you need that are critical that you need to know. One is when is your drop cycle starting? Is it drop number 1, 2, 3, or 4? When is your drop cycle starting? The second piece of information you know is when is my drop cycle ending on the following round. Next thing you know is what drops are left over. What drops did I not receive yet on that previous cycle? So if you combine those all together, you can know if it's coming or not. And we're gonna get to a little bit more advanced stuff. I'll show you a little bit more on how to figure out where your cycle is. The shortcut, the easiest way to know where a cycle is starting and ending is when you see a double drop back to back, nuke to nuke. You cannot get 2 drops within the same cycle. They must be separate cycles. If you get back-to-back drops, that has to be a signal that is an ending and a beginning start cycle. So here's a nuke. But again, it's not definite. It's not always. It's not the double drop that's taking file. We could switch to order here, right? Let's say this was ammo and nuke. We didn't get back-to-back nukes, right? The nuke was followed by an ammo, but we still know it because we knew we had 5 drops in a row. So the easiest way is to see back-to-back drops, but it's not the only way to see where the cycle starts and ends. All right, so let's do another. We're gonna talk about okay, we're gonna talk about. Okay, all right, let's do something else. I'm gonna show you. So this is a scenario in round 5 where you have a 100% chance of ammo. The reason being is that in round 4 you got a double points. You must get the remaining 4 in round 5. Let's switch it up a little bit. All right. Let's say this is generator round still. All right. We're gonna say we got ammo here, and we don't know what we're gonna get the next round. We have 4 drops remaining. We already got the ammo off the new cycle. This one is 0% chance of ammo. Cannot get ammo. Okay. So there's 2 situations where you know you will absolutely get ammo and not get ammo, and this happens when you have around a drop 4 starting the cycle. So here, let's say we get the ammo here. Next round we cannot get ammo. We're gonna get the leftovers here. So the way you fix that is with the generators. So let's say this round here, we have generator guys running around. You don't kill them. You get your first 4 drops. You see if that's an ammo or not. If it's not an ammo, you throw monkey bombs, you throw airstrikes, you drag them out. Like every time you throw the airstrike, you throw the monkey bomb, they go chase it. They stop breaking it. So you just sit there, camp with your ice staff, and you try and move these generator guys towards the next round. You kill the gens here, because here the generator guys will produce your ammo. All right. So this is why people struggle from getting from round 70 to 100. They kill their generators too soon. That or they nuke it on accident. All right. Oh, I'm glad it doesn't work for you. You jumped in kind of late. You're gonna need to watch the whole thing. But all right, let's finish up here. All right. To finish up the video here, we'll try and wrap it up about 5 minutes. I'm gonna talk about how you can use the Panzer to change your drops. All right. So let's move this so there's less clutter. Okay. So there's a trick. You can make a 5th drop with the Panzer. If you kill enough zombies, you'll produce 4 drops. The Panzer will die and produce a 5th drop. Okay. You can use the Panzer in some situations to increase your ammo odds by 20%. And I'll show you what it looks like. Okay. Let's say round starts. You hear the sirens, and you get a Panzer. Okay. So you're like, oh snap, right? Let's say I got ammo previous round, right? Let's say we got ammo previous round here. So we know that we only have a 40% chance of ammo here. We have 2 shots at ammo. So we can use the Panzer, to add 20% drop ammo chance. Okay. So what does that look like? Okay. If you kill the Panzer right away, you only get 4 drops. If you kill the zombies first, and you're gonna have to use Crazy Place too. That's why I raise the walls, and I recommend using an Easter egg if you understand drop cycles. You can teleport to Crazy Place. You can produce 4 drops there, and let's say we go to Crazy Place, right? Let's say we get double points. We get insta. We're like, oh snap, we missed our ammo. We can use the Panzer to get a 5th drop. I'm going to show you what it looks like when we add the Panzer in there to produce the 5th drop. This is why this is a really powerful tool. So same as above here. What we're going to do is we're going to push that round 4. We're going to make a box around 5. So these two are the same, but because we killed the zombies first, we're going to push this box to the right, and then we add a Panzer. The Panzer will cycle with the drops just like the normal zombies. So let's say instead of killing the Panzer right off the bat, we actually save the Panzer for the last kill. So we get double points. Oh, so why did I put triple points? Let's say we get insta. We run out. We kill the Panzer. Bam. The Panzer drops our ammo. Right? This is why drop cycle prediction is a really powerful tool. It's still based off of luck. Like you still could miss it. You could get something else. You could get a nuke there. You could get what else are we missing from our cycle? A zombie blood, whatever. But you have 1 more shot at ammo. It's worth it. You got to take it. But Crazy Place is really hard to train in, and that's why I say raise the walls if you're not comfortable training in there. So what happens the following round? You guys are probably wondering. In this situation, in the previous round, when we don't make a 5th drop. Let's say the ammo happens anyway, and then we get, let's see what's missing here, blood, nuke. Okay, this is normal. The top, you understand, you get 4 drops per round. This is where the Panzer changes everything around and can put you at an advantage. Okay, so we're gonna get our remaining drops here. We're gonna get blood and nuke, but as you see, the drop cycle is shifted to the side because we got 5 in 1 round, and this can happen. You can get 5 in 1 round, but the Panzer must be the 5th drop. All right. So here we have a new round. We have blood and nuke, and then bam, we got 40% chance of ammo again. So let's compare our odds here. Here when we did no Panzer, we have 30% chance of double ammo. All right. we could ammo on the first one. We could ammo here. You're probably not going to double ammo. Chances are against you. Here, let's say you get ammo and you get blood or whatever. Here you have 40% chance of ammo on the following round. And drops 3 and 4. So we combine two things here. We track how many drops we got when it starts and ends, and we use the Panzer to make that 5th drop. So that extends our box to include 5. Next round it goes back to normal. It's back to 4, but the drop cycle must hold true. You must get 1 of each of the 5 drops before you can start a new segment. So guys, that's drop cycle in a nutshell, and I'll apply it to my current game here. So my current game, I'm pausing around 100, right? I went back through my footage, and my drops for insta, nuke, ammo, and such. You can go through there, and I was able to figure out where it was. So round 100, let's apply the drop cycle. I did not get an ammo on round 99. I pretty much had a full staff from the generator, so it didn't matter. So this round must get ammo, right? Let's get ammo, 100%, and we'll continue on, and you can see it. So this is me applying it. To know where your drop cycle is, you must record a minimum of 2 rounds. You need to know the drops and the order that they drop. The order that they drop is actually very important. And if you do record 3 drops, you will for sure be able to figure out where your drop cycle is. So that's drop cycle in a nutshell. So the link to download the file here, it's down here. I'll paste it in chat right now, and I'll also put it online. And you're welcome to share it, modify it however you want. I would appreciate some shout out for credit for putting it together. Let's see. Let's look at K-Town. So K-Town has a question here. Why didn't he get a drop? K-Town, I gotta see your video. I need to see where your drops are. So we tested K-Town live on one of his things, and so he said, hey, Rox, check my drops. It was round 59. He got blood on 3 and blood on 4. So that told me his cycle was ending at 3. His new cycle was starting at 4. In the following round, he has 4 drops. One must be ammo. Okay, so that's it. That's it for drop cycles. I don't want to keep going anymore. I'm gonna probably put you to sleep, but I hope that was useful. We'll do I'll do 5 minutes of Q&A, or if you guys have any questions, and I can explain. What about tank drops? All right, well, excellent question. So let's break it down. What are tank drops, and then does it affect your drop cycle? All right. Every 10 rounds, you can move the tank, and those 10 rounds, where the lightning parts are, if you pick them up first, you have a 1 in 6 chance of getting an ammo. So if you run three stations, you have a 3 in 6 chance, or a 50% chance of getting an ammo. The tank does not affect your zombie drop cycle. It doesn't. The Panzer does. The Panzer that comes along with the zombies, that does affect your drop cycle. But for what you can really say about the tank, let's say the following round you have a 20% chance of getting ammo, right? You know drop 4 is your new cycle, and you've already gotten it. If you have a very low chance of ammo, I suggest you save a zombie at the end of your current round. Save 1 or 2 zombies. Run your tank. Get your ammo at the end of the round when you can control things. If you wait till next round, things get pretty crazy. You gotta hold a whole train, make the jump, and all that. If you know you have a low chance of ammo, either 20 or 0%, I say you run the tank. Get your ammo early. And you benefit in 2 ways. One is you can control the situation, right? You can save 1 zombie. The second benefit is that you can run your tank early, so your drop cooldown happens one round early. So let's say I wait till 119. I expect 20% the next round. If I run on 119, my tank will cool down on 129. If I run on 120, it won't cool down to 130. So you get a little edge there. You can only get 4 drops per round. So Wolfie asks, can you only get 4 drops per round? You can get a 5th drop off of the Panzer, but you must kill 4 zombies. You must get 4 drops from Crazy Place first, right? Zombies can only leave 4 drops, but if you kill all 4 of those drops in Crazy Place, the Panzer will make a 5th drop. Yeah, the roll record. Okay, you can get 5th by Panzer. Yeah. All right. Any other questions, guys? again, here's the file again. I'll post it, and you're welcome to share it, modify it. I would appreciate a shout out. I did put a lot of work into it and a lot of testing, and my testing it definitely turned out. I tested with other people. I discussed it with other people that were knowledgeable, and